Hey guys, it's postboxpat. Welcome to the Chapter 3 map change series. It has begun, and here we are inside of the Chapter 3 map. In this series or episode, we are going to be going over all the new core POIs, and throughout the week and the day, we're going to be exploring more Easter eggs and storyline related stuff. But to start off with, let's get into it and explore the Chapter 3 map together. So first off, we're going to be starting at the bottom right of the map in the sand/desert biome, and inside of here, we're going to be looking at the Cuddle Canyon POI, which is right here. Now this POI is brand new and it themes itself around the classic Paradise Palms. That is the vibe it gives, and also provides assets from the Paradise Palm area. For example, the Canyon Plaza itself does include some of the original shops from Paradise Palms, and that's actually the Keyboard King shop. So you can check that out there. I don't really want to go over all the Easter eggs yet, so I just want to kind of give you guys a preview and overview of all the different POIs. But here is the Canyon part, which is pretty cool. It's one of my favorite brand new POIs. I think this is the first one I landed at, which I actually got eliminated at, but we'll talk about that in another video. But here we are in the Canyon area. But anyway, moving on from here, we'll be exploring all of the POIs. I can't wait. Look at this map. It's so awesome. We're going to be moving on to our next POI, which is going to be the Chonkers Speedway. Now, this is a race course inside of the desert, much bigger than the original race course from Chapter 1, and there wasn't really a race course on Chapter 2, but it's nice to see that we do have one now, and it's pretty cool. Don't forget, before you do buy the battle pass, make sure you pop in code POST to your item shop. That's POST. Pop it in to support the channel further. It really does go a long way. So thank you everyone considering to supporting further. It really helps out smaller creators like myself, so thank you. So we'll keep on flying around and seeing what else is around here, but you can see this POI is just amazing. We have so many unique elements to it and so many new unique areas. We can explore this really in a lot of depth, so really cool to see, and I'm really happy about it. Even new tires and chonker ads and stuff. So, well, not exactly new tires, but just new ads for the chonkers, which is pretty cool. So similar to the original racetrack, again though, it uses the same sort of system with the same sort of design on the intro there, and sort of the same sort of design on the left side as well. So similar designs to the original one, again, references to it, but this is the Chonkers Speedway on the bottom right of the map. Okay, moving through, we can go through all of the small POIs and really explore this as we do begin. It's always really overwhelming at first. We've got some sort of western theme over here which hasn't got a named POI, but the next named POI that we're going to pass, here's another one as well, another building. This to me looks like Butter Barn returns. Oh yeah, this isn't on the map either, so this is like a brand new POI. Butter Barn does make its return, which is so awesome. So many of you are going to be happy with this one, the return of the buttery location. So any fans of Butter Barn, you know, it's back. Jump in, guys. They are back. Butter Barn, let's go. That's a super hype one. I think everyone's going to be excited for that. So we're moving on to the next named POI though, because there isn't any named ones around here. It's very open land around here with not really much going on. This to me gives straight vibes of Weeping Woods, these trees. 100% the original woods, Wailing Woods, sorry, not Weeping Woods. 100% getting them vibes from there. We got like a turbine area. Reboot vans have also changed color down there. You can see Reboot van entirely changed. It's actually gone to more of a foundation style design. Look at that. It's like really cool for a Reboot van. Definitely not expected there, so I'm pretty excited for that. Anyway, let's move back a little bit because we missed our named POI. It's actually further into the snow biome, and we're going to be cutting into Risky, and it's no longer called Risky Reels. It's now called Rocky Reels, so it's now going to be known as Rocky. And you can see welcome to Rocky Reels. This is a movie theater inside of the rock environment, inside of the sand location. Sadly, there are no film names just yet, but it looks like they've left it empty for a reason. And let's head into Rocky Reels because this is the brand new POI for Rocky Reels. Now check this place out. It's super awesome. It comes with a more of an open environment. I'm definitely certain that cars will spawn in here. It's definitely more modern, gives more of a, definitely, I don't know, I feel like it gives like a, I don't know, the vibe it's giving me is like some sort of vibe from like Spain or somewhere, the design of the builds and stuff. So I really do like it. That's like the influence in my opinion for the design, but really cool. I thought that was like Pizza Pit at first, but I don't think it is. It just looks like it's not, so it's just like a music area. That's pretty cool. Load of cool new props and stuff. I'm really liking that. Then over on this side, we've got like, oh, Softies has got his little outpost here as well. We've got like a little dance place over here as well. This looks like it's going to be used a lot. They never get rid of Risky. It has to stay, doesn't it? You know, just in case another collab wants to use it. Wow, I love this already. Risky, what an awesome one. Or Rocky, sorry, Rocky. Oh, it looks amazing. I really like that. Anyway, let's move on to our next POI, which is actually going to be coming in with Greasy Grove, which is the next major POI on this path. And it's actually the original Greasy Grove from Season X, but it's different. You know, these POIs aren't the same. The houses have all taken a bigger turn. They look entirely different from the original Greasy Grove, so it's not OG Greasy, and it also contains things that you would just never expect to be here. The houses look amazing, like, wow. They look so much better than the original Greasy. This is really awesome. Oh wow, you got the taco takeout. So we know that this was Der Burger originally, and it got replaced with the taco in Season X. It looks like that's what's here as well. So tacos is here. Amazing. Wow, these houses look so good. This whole POI looks entirely different from the original Greasy. It's still the same structure. Definitely more stuff. You got the snow environment around here as well. You got the playground over there. You got the basketball pitch. And this petrol station is kind of new. Gas station, new textures, new environment. Oh, it looks amazing. I really like this, guys. I really like it. This is amazing. Then you got the main utility store here as well in the center, which has different stuff, different props and stuff. It's still the same sort of structure. It's just kind of remastered. So I'm liking that. So it's not the same as the original Greasy, but it has like classic elements to it. So really cool, and a really cool new addition. So let's move on and keep flying through and flying around, seeing what we pass. Is there anything that just points to my eye? I will point it out. I don't see anything really there too major. A little lodge up there. Radio tower's still up here, which is pretty cool. Radio tower and Easter eggs at the top. No Easter eggs yet. We'll search more for Easter eggs throughout the day and see what you guys can find as well. Let me know in the comments if you do find anything. Also, let me know where you're first dropping, by the way, because we're going over all the main POIs. Now, this next main POI, which we've come into here, is actually Camp Cuddle. So this is going to, I assume, be themed around Cuddle Team Leader, and it looks like it's a forest-style camp, and it looks amazing as always. So let's check this out. It's so awesome. The graphics are incredible. This camp looks amazing. Gives me vibes from the Weeping area from last chapter, but pretty cool stuff. You know, I love the way they use the same assets but kind of remixed it. I'm liking this a lot. It's kind of been knocked down. Is it abandoned, this place? I don't know. Maybe it is. It doesn't look like it's too active, but maybe the snow's made it look like that and feel like that. Oh, it looks pretty active. I'm liking it. Oh, here it is, the Cuddle Camp. So this is the Cuddle Camp location. You got the bridge crossing over here. This takes you to Cuddle Camp, and that's where you got Cuddle Camp inside of here. So yeah, I really like that. Cuddle Camp looks amazing, and I think this one is really cool. So yeah, I'm happy with that. I think a lot of people should be. It's even got like one of the teddy bears going down the slides here. That was super cool. And that's ready for like the Misfit stuff with the toys and stuff. So yeah, really cool. Cuddle Camp, new POI. This is on the very left-hand side of the map, so the west side of the map, and that's where Cuddle Camp is located. So let's move on to the next name POI on the map, which is actually going to be coming in with Logjam. But before we get over to there, let me go over here and show you guys something pretty cool. Tilted Towers. You're probably wondering, Pat, what do you mean tilted towers? Well, if you look at this down here, it's all frozen up. And to me, this looks exactly like tilted. You got the clock tower right here. This is where your clock tower is. And you got your buildings. You got your, how do I describe these? Your main building here, the smaller building next to it. So the big tall one here, the smaller one next to it, and then the other building over across the street, and the other building in this corner over here. It's literally Tilted Towers, this here. It's frozen over Tilted Towers. It's going to be different from the original, obviously. We can see that with Greasy, but it's going to be cool. And even the terrain around it's quite similar, so I'm liking that. And I'm looking forward to exploring that and looking into how cool that's going to be, because it's going to be awesome. And then down here as well, you can see this is like the ravine that comes through Tilted. This is the original, well, a new gas station, and I'm guessing this is where the other stuff will be inside of here. So I can't wait. That's almost guaranteed to be Tilted. It surely is. Like, I came across this before in game. It's got to be Tilted. You just know it. It's the shape of Tilted and everything. So that's going to melt throughout Christmas, isn't it? And reveal around week 7 or 8, I assume, is my prediction for that. So let's carry on moving and go to the next POI though, because we missed Logjam. So we'll cut over to Logjam, and then we'll cut back through towards the other few named POIs which we've not been to yet. So Logjam's on this far side. No, this is not Logjam. Logjam's up here past this mountain on the northwest side of the map, and you will find Logjam top left corner, and he should be located over here. There he is, the Logjam itself. So this is going to be an extreme place for people that want instant mats at the start. This is going to be awesome. So this is a full-on log facility for Logjam, and it's going to be used a lot, and a popular place for people that want to get full mats pretty quickly. I love this already. Logjam looks amazing. So yeah, I really do like it. There's a lot of trees in the way there, but there's a lot of materials here. Hopefully they don't give too many, because you could defo farm. Look at all the materials around here. There's a lot of stuff. This is the classic Logjam, but remixed again. You can see it's going to be more unique and more unique styles to it. Lots of logs around, and generally a new kind of expansion for the Logjam industry inside of Fortnite. We've never really seen anything this big for Logjam. It's now got its own POI, Logjam Lumberyard. So yeah, awesome stuff for Logjam. Shifty Shafts has also made a return down here by the Red Bridge. You'll find Shifty Shafts just down here, and inside of here it's basically the OG Shifty again, but more kind of useful, if you know what I mean. Like, it looks like it's more in use. The original Shifty looked abandoned. This one kind of gives an environment that it is in use and it's being used. So that's the classic Shifty Shafts returning with more of a green style vibe. So that's cool to see. For those that have seen it in the past, you'll know the POI. So I'm not really going to explore it too much. I want to move on to the next one because it's taking a little bit of time to go around all the main POIs. The next one's going to be Sleepy Sounds. This is actually going to be on the very north of the map. And I think this is probably my favorite POI so far out of the entire tour, actually. I love the design of this one. So coming into Sleepy Sounds, this one's probably going to be in throughout the entire chapter. I feel like this is the main POI, and this is going to contain a few different areas. We've got style like a motel type thing here, which is like a hotel, motel style. And then also we've got noms over there, we've got fields. This is like almost like a retail replacement. So this is going to be really cool. You can see got the hotel vibe. Can you go inside some of these buildings? I'm sure you can. Yeah, they're all decorated. That is awesome. Oh wow, every single one's got decoration in. I'm loving this. Some of the new door props as well makes the game feel so realistic. I'm loving that. It's such a little thing, but it really does. Fish Sticks returns as well here as well from Craggy Cliffs. We've got some more gas stations over here, and here are the beautiful houses. These are the ones I pointed out yesterday when I broke down the trailer early. They really are amazing. Like, these are amazing houses. So we've got the addition of these here. We've got 8 different houses to explore from. So they're going to be a really good drop spot if you want some good loot. This is going to be a really popular spot, I think, for pros and stuff. And maybe some Easter eggs. I've not really looked into these houses too much, but maybe one of them is like a reference to a house somewhere else in the world. Who knows exactly if it is or not, but you just never know with this sort of stuff. These sort of houses look amazing. Maybe it's like a Home Alone house or some sort of reference. Who knows what the reference is going to be with these houses? Someone might know though, and someone might be able to pick up on something. I don't know 100% just yet. I'd have to spend more time into it. But there it is, Sleepy Sounds. Really cool POI. I'm loving it. Hopefully you guys are loving the design of that POI as much as I am. Okay, moving on to the next one. That's going to be coming in with the lighthouse. It's a little bit smaller than the original lighthouse, I feel. Definitely not as tall, but cool to have, and it's just outside of Sleepy Suns. Definitely not a name POI though. The next one is the Daily Bug. Is it the Daily Buggle? Is that how you say it? Or Boo? I don't know how you say it. Is it Buggle? I'm not too sure. I may be pronouncing it wrong. But this is Spider-Man's POI, and this is inside of like a volcano style structure, almost like it's landed in from the sky, similar to what happened with Stark Industries. And this is possibly where you'll find Spider-Man as a boss. I've not landed in here yet to check, and I will do that as soon as possible. But there we have it. Really, really cool POI. Come and check this one out. It's a pretty popular one, and there will be a lot of people landing it here because of the collaboration. So really, really cool. I like it a lot, especially with all the webs. Now, we've only 2 POIs left to explore. We've got a little reference over here to the classic Sunny Steps returning just outside of here by the volcano. This one sadly doesn't have a name on the map, so it's not really a main POI, but I guess you could rotate it from the daily. If you go to the daily, rotate through there, and you're into the Sunny Steps location. So that's kind of cool. Lots of little houses as well as you do explore. You can see there's another little house over there. Just little kind of filler POIs, you know. We like little filler points sometimes. I'm just checking around as we do fly into the sanctuary, which is going to be probably my favorite POI, and we're going to head into it now as we head over to the sanctuary, because it's I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's so cool. Like, this is the big POI. This is it. You can see the sanctuary over here. We have kind of like 7 launch pads here, possibly for the rockets that the 7 use to fly around. It's going to be really cool. So this is like the 7's base. For those that are a fan of the 7, you know, you guys are going to love this because they are really in action over here. The whole POI is themed around them. You can see we've even got the big statue of the Foundation here. This is mad, like, and inside of here, what's inside of here? Let's go in. Nothing in there, but it's cool to have like the 7 in charge, and that's why I think even the reboot vans have changed, because we're now in the Seven's land, if you know what I mean. Like, we're here in their territory rather than the other side of the island, which seems to be more controlled by IO. But we'll have to see what's going to happen with the storyline. So the sanctuary's over here. It looks amazing. The bottom of it isn't opened up. I'm assuming that will open up when the foundation / rock does appear in Fortnite. And here is the main like city, and it looks amazing. Like, it really does. This place is incredible. If you like the 7, I think this has got to be your first drop, guys. Like, look at it. It looks amazing. It gives Jabba Palace vibes, kinda. Definitely one of the better POIs this season. So, yeah, I love that. It's so amazing. It's got so many little just references to the 7 and just all different structures and stuff. So, that's pretty cool. We'll talk more about Easter eggs and stuff when we do explore this. But there are like several different locations around here. So that's the sanctuary. And then we're going to move on to the final POI, which is the Jonesies, I think, which is going to be this POI over here. I believe this is it. And there isn't really much to this one. It's more of like a farm style land. But you can see, I believe this is a reference to Jones. Maybe it's just going to be full of Jonesies, which is going to be hilarious. I've not landed in here yet, so I'd love to see what's going on. But yeah, it looks pretty cool. It's got like some farmlands, some farm trees, just like a bunch of cool stuff really in the desert. Sorry, not desert, in the forest. So it gives like I guess the stealthy stronghold vibes here for the Jonesies, which is a pretty cool POI. I think it's a weird name for a POI, but the Jonesies. Who's going to land there? I don't know. Maybe someone will. Maybe it's going to be your new favourite spot. It doesn't look too much of a good POI, though. To me, it's very small compared to other POIs. But that's an overview of the entire map. We've literally flown around the entire map and gone over all of the main POIs. There's obviously going to be a lot of Easter eggs and a lot of small POIs, which we will go over in the second episode. But that's it for episode 1, guys. I hope to see you guys in the next episodes. Don't forget to go and leave a like, comment, and subscribe if you are new around here. And I'll see you guys very, very soon. Once again, this is postboxpat, signing out.